everybody. Got a special treat for you here today. We are at Rich Lewis's apartment. And Rich, as you will soon discover, is a diehard nickel plate fan. And when I saw this, the fact that it's in his apartment, and he got permission to do it, and some of his modeling, I figured this is when I got to do a quick tour video of. So we're going to have Rich come out in a moment, and he's going to give us a walk around tour of the layout itself. And then we'll go back and look at some of the detailed scenes. We will hopefully see some trains run and really enjoy it. It's really cool. In fact, we're going to go in there in the bedroom eventually. But this is the overall out in his living area. And like I said, it's very well done. Some really high quality modeling. So I'm going to go ahead and spin back around over here, and we will start our tour right here at this end, which is right by the kitchen. And you can see he's got a little shelf there so he can do continuous running. It is removable, but of course, being a model railroader, you got to have the ability to run your trains, so he just ducks under that when he's got to go into the kitchen. So we're going to start in this corner and get a tour of Rich Lewis's nickel plate themed apartment layout. Okay, so here we are, and I'm going to let Rich kind of go ahead and talk. We're going to start in this, I guess I'll call it this corner by the kitchen, and we'll proceed around. So Rich, where are we here?
Okay, well, we're at just general yard, engine facilities and so forth. In the backdrop, of course, is Frontier food processing, like they had in Buffalo. Nickel Plate did a lot of work with reefers and refrigerated service out of Chicago. And so I needed something with Frontier Foods. And of course the building on the side there, that's got a small, that's heavy duty equipment. They bring in all kinds of stuff. They'll sell anything from bulldozers to heavy trucks and all kinds of electrical equipment, heavy duty stuff. The coal yard, of course, for the engine facility for steam. They bring in coal, of course, so forth. Sand tower, of course, for sand, etc. In the back, the Moore and Company, they have just general merchandise that they ship by rail.
Let me just change this here so I can. Apologize for the bump in there, folks. It's going to make it. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Okay. And of course, the chemical plant and the oil refinery.
Yeah.
The oil refinery, of course, will take 2 tracks, so you can get 4 cars in there. The chemical plant, I decided I needed chemical because I do have some chemical cars, so it's named after my grandson, J.J. Chemicals.
Okay, nice. Yeah, awesome.
So the backdrops are mostly either autumn or bush, some are faller, and some are the Walthers backdrops.
Okay, yeah.
Recognize.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, Rich, one thing, it's all DC.
All DC.
Straight DC.
Yeah, all straight
Yep,
DC.
okay.
All DC power.
So that's how it's controlled. Yeah.
Okay. All hand throw switches. There's no
hand throw, yep.
Everything's hand throw.
And I did mention the bridge over the kitchen, and we'll show the one that crosses the main part. So you can do continuous running as well.
Yes.
As well as switching operations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the main use to run around, to give the engine.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. All right, now over here, this is something we got to show. I'm going to let Rich kind of talk. These are scratch built models, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to let Rich kind of talk about these and try to zoom in and show you the skill here in the modeling of this. So go ahead, Rich. Let's start with the station here.
Okay. Well, the station actually was in Girard, of course. It still exists. It's owned by a private owner now. So it was used as freight and passenger station back in the 18 and early 1900s. The place station is roughly, with the platform and everything, is about 109 feet long, the actual building. The building itself is built out of basswood and so forth. And when I started to do it, I was just going to do the outside, but somehow I ended up with framing the inside, and I got talked into finishing the inside.
Yeah, we'll show that, yeah.
But it turned out pretty well. The hardest part was getting windows, and thanks to a gentleman I found in Cleveland who could do window filming for me, that helped quite a bit.
I'm just going to lift up here and walk around to the other side of the building.
Okay.
So then we'll get the Yeah, we're definitely gonna get the roof off so you guys can see inside because it's beautiful. So this is coming around. We're doing a little bit of drone action here.
I don't know if you can get a picture of the actual building on that.
I might be able to show them later. Yeah, I'll try to get some pictures of those. Yeah, absolutely. So this is the other side. It's just the non-track side. I assume you get it laid out exactly the way it would sit prototypically. Yep.
Yeah, this is the rear side, this is back side. It's sat just west of Mechanic Street in
Yep.
Girard. And it was used by, of course, it passed right onto into Norfolk Southern. They used it as a maintenance building and so forth for many, many years. Of course, storage and so forth. But then they were going to tear it down. Norfolk Southern already had the business to somebody come in and rip it to pieces. They were going to tear it to pieces. And somebody local got a hold of them and says, wait, you can't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And I guess by one day, they were able to save it.
Nice.
That's what I was told.
Yep.
I said one day they got a hold of the paperwork through, Roanoke
Yeah.
and so forth, and they said, wait, hold it, this guy's gonna buy this building. And he said, oh yeah, okay, you can buy it, but you gotta move it. Well, you just don't pick it up and move something.
Right.
Something
Right.
that
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
then
Yeah.
belong. So actually what they ended up doing, and I have photographs of the
actual
when
move.
when they moved,
Okay. Yep.
where they actually cut the building in two and backed a truck underneath each end and then hauled it to the
Wow.
property right
Yeah,
next door
yeah.
and put it back together again.
Yep.
So the lady that owns it now, Susan Yostin, she uses it for storage and quite a bit of stuff. I keep
Yeah.
kidding her, and I said, this thing needs a repaint job, we gotta get.
Right. Yeah, but it is still in existence
Yeah, it is
over in
still
Girard, PA.
It sits on Mechanic Street in Girard,
Yep.
just north of the Norfolk Southern Railroad.
Yep. Beautiful. All right. So why don't you pull the
Okay.
roof off this bad boy? We'll get a look inside. Shows the underside of the roof too. This is really impressive.
Okay. The underside of the rope, of course, is been framed.
Ay, ay, ay. How long do you say, Rich, it took you to build this building?
Oh, I don't know, that's about 3 or 4 years. I guess.
3 or 4 years, yeah.
A little piece at a time, a little
Yep.
bit here, a little bit there.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna do a quick pause. I'm gonna take the camera off of my little tripod here so I can hold it so you guys can see the interior. So I'll be right back. All right, so here's the interior, and Rich fully, it's fully done, and it's really nice. It's got the framing on the wall. It's even got, I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but there is a roll of toilet paper in the toilet. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it. It might not focus. Which one's the bathroom, Rich?
Oh, there's a little tiny room right between the two waiting rooms.
Yeah, it might be a little bit. Okay, hold on, folks. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to change get a little bit more light. Okay, so now let me see. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know if you can. Is it the long rectangular building there, or a room right here, Rich? Right. Just so is it right here? Or right there?
It's a real small, tiny building. It's a real tiny room.
Yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, trust me,
There's nothing
there is a roll of toilet paper in there. As well as you can see the other details. So this is definitely a fine, piece of craftsmanship here.
I can never figure why they had the 2 different waiting rooms. But from what I'm told, back in the heyday, late 1800s, etc., the one room was actually they called it a smoker room.
Really?
Men smoked in that room. The ladies waited in the other room because ladies did not smoke in those days.
Oh my, really? Wow.
So
Those were different times.
Of
Huh?
course, for the room with the smoking room, of course, is where the ticket window is. That's because the guys paid the ticket.
Sure. Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's why they had the 2 different rooms, I guess.
Beautiful. Beautiful work, Rich. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figured that's why I want to spend a little bit of time because it's you don't see this type of work nowadays a lot, but
It's fun doing that.
very, very well done.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that I do.
Now the building next to it is also scratch built, correct?
Yes.
And that is over in Conneaut, Ohio, was their dispatcher building?
That's where the dispatcher building originally was. That's where all the business came out of.
Now, I can't pull the roof off this one, can I, Rich?
No,
Oh, come on.
No. Somebody asked me if I wanted to do the interior on this. I said, no.
No.
2 floors.
Been there, done that. Right, exactly. That'd be a challenge, but that's another beautiful building. And those are the official nickel plate colors.
Yeah, the gray and so forth, and they were white trim back in those days.
Yeah, I mean, I can recognize that. Actually, I recognized the station from Girard right away when I walked in, and I also recognized, that looks like Conneaut, and sure enough, he's really captured the prototypical feel of those. All right, I'm going to pause, put it back on the tripod, and we'll continue our tour. All right, so this is on the other side of the reefer area and the engine terminal and the oil facility. So now we're coming through, basically the trains come right through here, and we come into...
Okay, this is basically what I call, nothing else to think of, it's Couch Yard.
Couch Yard, perfect, yep.
The yard office, of course. This is where the trays are broken down, staged, reset up for inbounds and outbounds. The closest track to the edge is the makeup track for outbounds. The far track is the main, second track end is the siding, third track is like a holding track, and the outside track here is for makeup. The end track down below is where they make up the locals to go out.
Ah, okay,
That's where the
perfect,
locals
yeah.
are made up.
Yeah.
The original cars where the hoppers are sitting, the coal hoppers, originally that was a caboose track, but we needed more storage space for the inbound freight when it came in.
Okay, yep.
Originally the layout started with the idea of running like 8-car freight trains. Okay, that was the general idea.
Sure.
But as the businesses increased over a period of time,
Yeah.
more here, more so. Now there's a track on the other side, which we'll get to later, what I use for interchange. It's like a make-believe track where they interchange with another railroad.
Okay.
The average train that comes in there now is like 18 to 22 cars.
Wow.
So that's the average freight train.
Nice, yeah.
So when they come into the yard, it's congestion sometimes.
Sure.
Because they come in with the inbounds, they got to take the outbounds. And it's a George to switch the cars around
Yep.
to get them out.
Very nice.
The one time the crew went out, because usually the engines go light out of this terminal to the interchange and pull the interchange in, because you can't run around the cars out there. And they forgot. And they got all the way out there with the outbounds, and they forgot, oops, we should have left those in the yard. We had a train strung with like 38 cars strung around the railroad trying to switch them in and out of that interchange track. And
Nice.
they did it, but I mean, it wasn't easy.
Now let's just real quick, since we're here, let me loosen my top wire here. So here, this is, I want to show you just some of Rich's models, because if you like the nickel plate, this is the spot for you. So these are just various nickel plate locomotives. I see you got cabooses, you got different stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely, yep.
I can pop these open if you like. He knows how to do this,
So it clears,
So it
yeah,
clears.
yep.
That was the general idea for that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's the... Oh, unfortunately, I may not be able to get this... Let me just try some here. I'm really going to crank the ISO on this, so it might be a little grainy, but just want you to see the collection of nickel plate power. And it's steam power, too.
Oh yeah, steam and diesel.
Yeah. And I see a nickel plate Hudson right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try to make this a little bit too. I'm going to pause real quick and come right back. Alright, so Rich got a little portable light here, so you can see the various... Now this one here I like, Rich, because that one there, you scratch built that at the end, right? The
Yeah.
nickel plate had that particular screen on their
Yeah,
switchers.
There were safety screens. Yeah, you can see there's.
Yeah.
Those are done with individual wires off an extension cord wire,
Really?
single strands, soldered together.
Soldered?
Yeah, they're soldered.
Oh, good
See,
Lord.
the older Atherns like these, they had metal handrails, and you could do that.
Okay.
The new ones are all plastic. so
Right,
you-
yeah, yeah.
But,
Very nice. Wow, that's beautiful. And like I said, he's got the one I like is the nickel plate Hudson.
Yeah, I've got two of those.
Two though, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, the other one I'll show you too because that one took more work than this one.
Okay. And then down here we got a nice selection of diesels. Of course, you got to have the Bluebirds.
Oh yeah, gotta have a Bluebird.
Yeah.
Caboose in the back, of course. The original caboose is the brown one. That's the way the nickel plates were before they put the red and the
Oh, okay.
high-speed service on.
Yep. Yep.
The picture in the nickel plate book still shows several of those in the 1950s, still in brown.
Still that color? No kidding. I thought they were all with a red and white. Yeah.
No, there's a picture in the book that shows them in 1950,
Okay.
September of 50, and there's like 2 or 3 in a string. You can tell they're still in the brown.
Like I said, if you're a nickel plate fan, this is the place for you. Beautiful. All right, one more shelf down here. Another switcher there. I love those nickel plate cabooses. They are so nice.
Yeah. Like I said, I picked up another kit of those, the old Ambroids.
Okay. Yep.
You know, I've got 4 of them now. I'll sold them, but they're fun to build. The Heritage unit
Yep.
I redid.
Oh, so you did that yourself?
Yes.
That's the kind of they offer that Intermountain. I think sells the
Yeah,
pre-decorated
yeah,
version
they
of
do
that.
now.
But that's one you did yourself.
That was originally, believe it or not, Southern Pacific.
Was it Southern Pacific?
It was the Southern Pacific unit.
Now it's nickel plate. Awesome.
Yeah, I had the striping, so I redid it.
Very nice. Like I said, this is beautiful stuff. All right, let me go back up and we will continue the tour from Couch Yard. All right, so before we leave here, folks, that Ryder car right there, the top shelf scratch built. Nice.
Now the caboose in the background with a stripe on the bottom.
Yeah. That's not prototypical, Rich.
That's right. There was a picture of it in one of the calendars.
Really?
They tried it.
Okay.
Let's say, let's do it this way. From what I understand, man, I think they only did one side, from what I understand. But management looked at it and says, I don't think the stripe on the bottom would be a good idea. Too much road film and dirt.
Dirt, yeah.
Move the stripe to the top.
Okay.
So it only lasted for a few days, but I saw that and I said, no, I gotta have
You
one of
gotta-
those. I need one of those.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, very
And of course,
nice.
this is in one of the old C&Os, cabooses.
I like that Ryder car. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they're, like I said, they were made out of old box cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cut down at the end. Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Where is the caboose? Oh, there you are. This car,
Ooh.
that's a scratch built
Okay. Yeah.
with the side door cabooses.
And that's an actual nickel plate caboose. I've not seen one of
Yeah.
those. That's
Yeah.
that's a real caboose. That's cool.
Yeah, I've got a picture of it in the catalog.
Yeah. Scratch built.
Yep. They had that in
Very
brass,
nice.
and I borrowed the car from a friend of mine. And I can't do brass. I don't have anything to work with brass.
Okay.
So I thought, well, okay. So I took the design
Yeah.
and I built it and started.
Nice.
So,
Very cool. All right.
so that was fun to build.
Here you go. Yeah. Quick pause and we'll continue the tour.
Passenger cars, I wanted a number 1 business car, but I didn't want to start with that one. Make sure I'd move it up. And of course, they're heavyweights. So I started actually with the coach, and I thought, well, I'll try that one first and see how that works.
Sure.
But since they're heavy-duty cars have rivets. Always showed, right?
Yep.
Well, that leaves out plastic. That leaves out wood. I don't use bass. See, so brass wood. So brass, so that's what I did. So the sides, there's 4 cars, the baggage car,
So this one right
Second car.
here. Yep. Yep.
and the last 3 in this train.
Okay, I'll move down there and get those.
Are all
Okay. I mean,
scratch-built.
scratch. Wow.
They're built with 5,000 sheet brass.
Could you hold one of those in your hand as a close-up?
Yeah. And, you know, do the tail. Well, I can do any of them. But they're 5,000 sheet brass. The fun part was trying to, how do I do windows without crinkling? You ever try and work with sheet brass without
I have
crinkling?
not. I've not. No, I never
Okay.
have.
Well, I couldn't figure how am I going to do that. You try and cut it and it's going to crinkle. You're shooting. If you crinkle, you're done. So I thought, how am I going to do this? So one day it hit me, like a ton of bricks. And you're gonna laugh at this one, really. I went out to the hardware store and bought a door hinge.
Okay.
Okay. I closed the door hinge. Okay. And I mark on there how the size of the window. And I cut that opening in the hinge. Okay. Now I score lines on the hinge so I can keep the side straight. And I clamp it in a vise.
Okay. Yep.
Now the brass is held between the two halves of the
Okay.
hinge, right? So then I take and cut off. I drilled a small hole in each corner, on each edge of the window would be, and I made a cutter out of an old pair of shears that's got a flat side to it. You tap that through, and it cuts the brass real smooth.
No kidding.
I cut all four sides, run a file through it, pick it up, and there's the window. Move on to the next one, and next one, next one, next one, next one. And that's how you did. That's how I did the windows. Now it's hard to see, of course, the rivets. I was having a medical problem for a while. I couldn't sleep nights, and I was up all night. I had time.
You should have something fun to do.
Yeah. So what I did is, I would take the brass before I mounted it. It's mounted on wood backing, of course. And what I did was to get the rivets in, I took an HO scale, okay, laid it on the car for where the rivet lines would be,
Yep.
and at each 3 scale inches, with it all, I put a rivet.
Every 3 scale
Every 3
inches.
you put a rivet.
Oh man.
That's why you couldn't
I never
sleep.
counted most of them.
Yeah.
So the number 1 spot car, there's 970 rivets in the car.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. So these are okay. So now what? How about the streamline cars here?
Okay,
Are they
streamline
kit built
cars,
or
no? Those are bought. Those are purchased.
they're purchased? Okay.
Yeah, those are purchased cars.
I still like the nickel plate colors though. It's so classy with the blue and the silver.
Yeah.
That looks so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're down to the other 4 scratch built cars.
Right. Now, the last 3, of course, the Diner Lounge, which is originally the 104. The car still exists in Bellevue.
Does it?
It is now it's on display at the museum.
Okay.
Norfolk Southern used it as a intermotor car or,
Yeah.
test car.
Okay. Yep.
I didn't realize it until I was at Bellevue here this past year. And I looked at the car and said, oh, wait a minute, 127, that's the renumbered 104. And it still exists. That's the 104.
Nice.
It's originally when it's
And that's all scratch built.
That's all scratch.
Wow.
Okay. The coach is the one I started with. That's the one with
That was the first one you built.
that's
Yep.
the first one. Okay. And then the one I wanted, and I'll take it off so you can see it better.
Okay. All right.
The,
Yep.
Okay. This is I don't know, you want me to set it someplace?
Let's see. How about down? Can you up this way?
Yeah.
Would that work? Yeah. We'll try. All right, we're relocating here so we can get a look at this nickel plate business car.
Okay, this is the one I wanted originally.
Yep.
Cars are full length, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of the parts on these you can't get anymore. The cars were, the trucks underneath are Central Valleys.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The ends and so forth were done from Walthers. They were the metal ends.
Okay. Yeah.
The wood, the roof and the floor, of course, were wood. They come in 3-foot lengths.
So you had to build those.
So you had to do the contour is what the fun part was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting the contour on the ends of the roofs, and of course the extra pieces and so forth. I can't remember what I used for the visor, the vent on the end, but of course they got running lights and so forth. I mean, but what I did is to get those.
Beautiful.
To get the right contour on all the cars, I took and built a jig, and I found sockets from a socket set. That was the right curvature.
Okay. Yeah.
So I put the 2 sockets together, okay, on the jig.
Yep.
Put the wood between, held it, and then you sand it with a little sander. And you keep running back and forth until it comes down to the curvature of
No.
the socket.
Okay.
And there's your curvature.
Yeah.
And then to get the little trim pieces on the side, you know, I just mounted a whole piece, let it set, and then I carved
Wow.
the trim pieces around the edges, you know. So
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. And this was their business car, correct?
this was their number one
And
business
they only
car.
had one of these, right? Just
Yeah.
just one car like this.
Well, they
Yeah.
had several business cars.
Oh, they did? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But this was the number one.
Beautiful.
That was the president's car for many, many
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. The car does still exist. It is still in. It's one of the museums. I can't remember.
Is it real? Okay.
Yeah. It's Ohio or Indiana, someplace.
Very
Indiana, I
nice.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful work, Rich. Beautiful.
Yeah, those were fun to build. Like I say, those took-
How long did this take you to build?
The 4 cars took about 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So a lot of
Yeah.
labor of love in these.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it took time. I would not want to try to do them again.
Right.
I guarantee.
All right.
I don't have patience to do them again. And two, you can't buy the parts.
Right. If you can't buy, so it's good you got them because
Yeah.
you can't do them anymore.
Yeah. Because you know, there's a lot of the stuff like the undercarriage and so forth.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's because all the air conditioner stuff and so forth is underneath.
Yeah.
Well, the first time I ran this at Harley's, because these are so low slung, I was running this through at Harley's layout, and all of a sudden something slammed and it derailed. And I said, what the heck? Here, because some of his switch machines are so high that the air conditioning unit was screaming.
It hit the.
running into it,
Yeah.
and it was derailing.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Wow. Well, very well done, Rich.
Yeah.
Very well
fun.
done.
Let me see that.
Sure.
Okay, so here we are at the end of Couch Yard.
All right, this is the southern end, if you will.
Southern end, okay.
And of course, the power plant, you know, that takes in coal. So, regardless of what Obama says, we still have a coal-powered power plant.
Yep.
And the little building there on the side, you know, they tell cattle, they get stock cars in once in a while, they ship cattle.
Ah, right here. Yeah, okay. Yep.
So forth. And before I forget, the signals do work.
Ah, here we go. Yep.
The signals do work. They're all designed after a different way.
The nickel plate prototype, yeah.
These cars before.
Yeah, those are Oregon Rail Supply kids.
One second here.
And that keeps them busy and keeps the generation going.
Good.
So,
Okay.
yeah, we come out and head west, if you will. The bridges are basically designed after nickel plates.
Looks like nickel plate stuff, yeah.
And
Mhm.
Pontiac Creek and Albion.
Yep. Yep.
But those are fun to build.
Those are scratch built?
Yeah, all the upright beams are individual pieces. I got those from, actually I got those from Dale. Individual pieces, I just cut them to length and cut them to
Really?
size. And so forth
Okay.
and fit 'em.
Wow.
Fit 'em.
Nice.
First time I tried to train across there, I was chewing my nails. I said, I hope it stays on
Hope
the
it
rail.
stays on the rail.
This is a long way to the floor, you know.
Yeah.
The reason for the aluminum on the side of this trackage over here, because the electric heater's down on the baseboard.
Okay. Mm.
I try to keep the heat away from the track.
Sure.
So there's,
Yeah.
so there's insulation underneath there to keep the heat off.
Oh,
the track.
gotcha.
So it
Okay.
doesn't
Yeah.
expand the contract.
Yep.
Okay, get over into here. We got a small little town. Okay. As in most little birds all around.
Yep. Yep.
That's your interchange, right?
Oh yeah. I was going to put a river in there, but I think it's too small for a river, so a little bit. The yard here, of course, is like an interchange track. I use it for interchange with a fictitious railroad, you know, whoever wants to be. There's 3 tracks there, so this is where we interchange cars. When the local crews used to come out to switch the yards, you couldn't figure why it was taking them so long to get the job done. They figured it shouldn't take so long. So they come out to do some checking and found out they were switching the cars, but they ended up at Betty's Diner.
Imagine that.
Man, stopping
Yeah.
there for coffee. I can remember when I lived out in Swanville, there was a train one time at West Bend and Swanville siding because I lived there. And it was a local, just short cars with a Mikado engine on the head. And so I just rolled down and I look and there's nobody in the engine. It's up and steaming away. There's nobody there. I'm siding. What the heck? Here they were up at Shorty's restaurant on 426th. That's where they go because they were waiting for trains. That's where I caught
Very
the break.
nice.
Right there.
Yeah.
Little yard office is kind of scratch built out. The tower, of course, and the signals do work. You know, the crossing signals do operate.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
And of course, they get fertilizer and stuff in for the local farms and so forth.
Yeah.
And they ship out all kinds of stuff on the little platform there. Different stuff comes in by crates and by boxes.
Cool,
And
yeah,
they load it on,
yeah.
usually on the gondolas. Send it out. Frontier lumber, of course. They get boxcars loaded with lumber, etc., etc. They get several carloads in a month. Oil refinery, of course, they get tank cars in, fuel and oil and gasoline, etc., etc.
Yeah. Now this backdrop, Rich, looks nice, but I don't recognize it. Where did
The
you?
background, most of these are from either Bush. Most of these are Bush.
Bush. Okay.
The larger ones are Bush.
All right. They're a European company.
Right. Or something Fowler. Something
Okay.
Bush.
Very nice. It blends in really well.
Yeah, it's, yeah. It might be.
Okay.
Okay. Several little businesses there in the background on the end of this spur. Engineering company, they ship out stuff and they get tank cars in with chemicals and stuff for their cleaning, plating problems. And
Yep.
so forth. Scrap yard in the back, of course, and there's a little business back there that gets in
Very nice.
yeah, I picked up a couple of those tank cars, the propane towers, and there's a little propane tank business back in there that ships out propane.
Yeah, that's really nice. We'll go drone in here. We'll get a nice elevated view of that. That is awesome.
Keeps them busy. Originally, when we started running locals, it was a single local that switched the whole works. You know?
Yeah.
But because of all the industries, et cetera, the locals were becoming 16 and 18 cars long. You know, if people forget this, we got to break this down into two different sections.
Okay. Yeah.
So the locals come out in two different sections. One section switches here, the other section switches down there.
Okay. All right. So since we're here, here's your workbench.
Yeah,
Here's where all the creativity happens. Nice.
yeah. This
Yeah.
old, somebody gave me the table years ago.
Yep.
It's a good heavy table. It's solid.
What do you got going on there now? I see a little something's going on.
Yeah, we got some cars. I picked these up. These are the Buffalo Creek.
Oh, Buffalo Creek. Oh, that's cool. I like that
Yeah.
railroad. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them bent because of the flour, and you'll see the flour mill later.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
the flour mill. So it was a 4-pack set. I got them at Stewart's.
Okay. Yep. Nice.
So they're fun cars to put together.
Yeah.
The bottoms are fun with all the brake rigging and stuff.
Who's the kit from?
Oh, the kit comes from.
Branch line.
Yep.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Still making new stuff coming on the layout.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, at the moment there are just over 200 cars on the.
200. And wait. And how many locomotives you have, Rich?
A little over 50.
50.
53, somewhere around
Yeah.
there.
All right. Then from there, and then we have our little board that crosses over.
Right, little
All
span.
right.
This
That's a little
comes out-
span that allows you continuous running.
Right, and
to
I
run
can be
around.
taken out when I'm not using it.
Right.
If
Right.
outside.
So then you can see we come back around, and here's where we started at the kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, and we'll take a look at the industry here, and then we'll go into the bedroom. Be right back. Okay, what's this industry, Rich?
Okay, this is basically a canning corporation. They get in truckloads of stuff and so forth.
Yeah.
And ship out the canneries. According to the information I've read, they shipped a lot of the stuff out in empty reefers. You know, so that's where we spot the reefer cars.
Yeah.
Little business there in the background. They ship out stuff by boxcar. And the building in the background is a car repair shop. Everybody needs a car repair shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to have that.
And
Yeah.
of course, a little business here for the coal dock.
Yeah.
And a little coal company there. They get in carloads of coal. Yeah, there's a truck there in the background.
Nice.
A little trussel
Yeah.
there was scratch built. That was scratch built trussel.
Okay. Very nice. You definitely have enough work to keep people busy, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I say the local, it keeps them busy. Keeps them busy.
All right. And is this got a particular name or anything, or just a little?
No, just a little town.
Little town, just a little place, yep. Cool. Very nice. All right.
And these are apple trees, of course. I love apple trees.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
That tree there is kind of special. That's the one Dale built for me. That was the first tree on the layout.
Was it right there?
Yeah.
And Dale Desser built that for you.
Yeah.
All right.
This building, of course, that's scratch built from one of the books, nickel plate book.
Nickel plate books. Okay.
Shows
Yeah.
the size it is. They use little hand cars and so forth.
Nice. Yeah.
And of course, I found out one thing. Little hand car works well, and every engine I've got, except one, will go by that hand car. The one that does not is the big boy. When it goes,
I could see that. Okay. The big boy will hit it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that wipes it out every time. So I remember when I run the big boy, I got to take.
You got to move your hand car. Yeah.
Move the hand car. So,
All right. Let's do a quick pause, and we'll see what's in the bedroom. Because there's more to come, folks. More to come.
and of course, don't forget
Oh. There you go.
the
Yeah.
guy on the swing. This is Tommy's treehouse. That's a little kit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a kit.
There's a tree. I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Oh, is that a woodland ceilings? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Very nice.
Little kid on the swing.
Yeah. All right. So like I said, that's Rich's main room that we just went around, and now, like I said, don't leave, folks. There's more. So we come through. Does it end over here, Rich? Or I forget where. That's the end. That's the your coal area there, right? Yeah.
That'll be the coke plant. They get coal in. Eventually, I've got Brad's got me some coke. I'm going to be shipping coke out of here,
Okay.
so I'll get coal in, coke out. So,
Okay. It's so neat. This is actually Rich's bedroom.
yeah, a little flower plant.
Yeah.
Gets cars in.
Now this is for the Buffalo Creek cars will come in out of here.
Yeah.
Nice.
The
Yeah.
Buffalo Creeks will come out of here.
Yeah.
And the motor division, the Armstrong Motors, I just put that one in. I just bought that one, a flat backdrop.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I
Yep.
just added that one. I need another business right in that area.
Sure,
There's
yeah.
Something in
Yeah.
Okay, so that one goes in. The H10, of course, is stored here. That's
That's local power that works over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. They get barges in, of course, with stone that loads
Yeah.
and so forth.
Okay. So that tunnel back there,
That tunnel.
that's where you come from the other side.
Right.
From the main room.
Yep,
Okay.
that comes
Gotcha.
from the other
Gotcha.
end,
Yeah.
And of course, the icing plant here for
Yeah.
icing reefers.
Very nice.
And caboose, I found that there. I forget where I found that from one of the shows someplace. Originally, I was going to put that over here in the tower there, but I thought, nah, I like the tower over here better. So, with the little cabooses.
Nice.
It's kind of a neat little piece.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
And the trestle, of course. One part of these is because this is a rented building. When the state comes in for inspections, windows have to be clear. You're not allowed to have anything in front of the windows. I guess state rule, I guess, or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So somebody asked me, said, well, how in the world do you get all those little pieces in there? You know, and of course it's got to be taken out.
Right. Yep.
Well, the easiest part of this is you just slide the underside.
Oh, look at that. That is awesome.
Okay. The trestle itself, of course, is a piece of oak.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The trim pieces added and so forth. But the bottom just slides out from underneath.
yeah,
The
yeah.
trestle just
Interesting.
lifts out of the way.
Yep, yep.
So, yeah.
Keeps the inspectors happy. Look
Yeah.
at that. Never would have known that. That is cool. Yeah.
And then we come in the stairs where it's like a staging yard, if you will. I suppose.
Okay,
Kind of
yeah,
a staging
yeah.
yard. The curved switches, those were fun. When I originally priced some of those, they're not cheap.
Oh, they're not. You're right.
So Brad got me those, and they were sold. The two of them were like $50.
Oh, yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
So, but I needed the curvature. I needed the outside minimum 24, for mainline trains. Okay. And of course the towers. And of course the signals do work.
Cool. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And then that's okay. So this is your
Yeah.
above the bed staging.
Right.
Yeah.
Bedford. Yeah,
Bedford, there you go.
Bedford yard.
Aptly named. Awesome. Yeah.
I put the mirror on the end, it kind of gives it distance, you know.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah. And the backdrop looks nice. It all blends in very well.
Yeah, those are a lot bigger than I thought. Those are.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. They're still from Faller.
They are,
They're
okay.
much bigger than I thought. Because the more some were like, 12, 14 inches high.
Yeah.
I said like 18 inches. I said, whoa,
Very
But
nice.
I like them. I like the backdrops. They're very, very nice.
Okay, by the window. There we go. So that is Rich Lewis's apartment. Well, that's really impressive. I mean, the way he's used the available space, made some very ingenious adaptations, I guess we'll say, to enable running trains. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to kind of walk around, try to get some detailed photos for everybody, and maybe we'll see a train or two can run.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Stay tuned, folks. definitely motivation for people that say, oh, I don't have enough room, I can't do anything. Yeah, you can.